or two of them. Okay. What does this do? Like, obviously it makes noise, but what does it actually do?
Very good
So
question.
the setup, it's set up sort of looking like it's got it's like got like a huge metal cylinder
Something to feed.
locked between these two sort of like fixtures,
Yeah.
and it looks like it's supposed to make like a pumping motion, so it's almost like a piston, and
Ah.
it looks and it would it would start making a piston, and it looks like it would be affixed to the ground in some way, so it would be pistoning into the ground.
Ah. Okay. Second question. What has done most recently with this? With this or this? Like, well, like, can I see something? Some traces what this could have been used for.
It looks like it's recently been tuned with
Ah.
like it can be adjusted to like pump and like go at a different like frequency,
Ah.
and it looks like it's been fiddled with a lot, and now it's been perfectly tuned
Ah. It's
to
perfect.
whatever end they want it to be.
Interesting. It's a
Wait, so
pump.
it's mining equipment, right? Though, like,
Uh, it's something.
Okay.
It pumps.
it pumps, it dumps.
Yeah.
You should be, you should be insulted right now, Nico. You should be challenged. You invented the pump.
Yeah, and a better pump. This is amateur.
What
Yeah.
is this amateur hour bullshit pump?
What, it just pumps. What does it even pump?
It's like
I
a
don't know.
piston that goes into the ground.
It's a piston that goes into. What could they possibly mean with this?
What's the problem here, Nico?
It's a pump that apparently goes into the ground.
Could be mining equipment.
My God, mining equipment. But what mining equipment need a pump for?
To pump goods out of the ground?
My God, they're pumping something.
My God,
Brilliant deduction.
Fucking say that outside a brothel.
Hey-oh.
Alright,
Like, in Lydian's mind, he's just, like, thinking about pump and dump schemes.
That's how he got caught.
Several times by his wife.
Oh, cast
That's how he got
Lydian-
divorced too.
Lydian and Nico, their arc is gonna culminate in them collectively inventing crypto.
Or some kind of robot brothel, it sounds like.
Alright, so
Good sir, I realize that the good sir,
Yeah,
good sir, I realize that you prefer to hire biological.
I guess if I can
biological.
see the machine at this point, then I'm casting it on that. If I can only see the crate, I'm casting it
on
on
the machine.
Okay. So yeah, basically machine, glowing faint light, produces no heat, makes target highly visible and especially in darkness when the spell is ongoing. The target also leaves a faint trail of light and you take -1 to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
So bear that in mind. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Nico is thinking, I need to take this foam. I need to take this with me.
No. You leave that where it is. For now.
I want to study it some more. I want to take it apart.
That is somebody else's property.
So?
So if you remove it, it could get me in trouble.
So?
Well, let's look at this right here. Either you steal that, you take it to the stables which have my horse and my cart in it, and then I get in trouble and you get in trouble when they no doubt find it, or it gets put in the hotel, and that's even faster.
I see. Oh, well.
Lydian is thinking, though, maybe it is a good idea to steal this thing and hide it somewhere. They just have no good hiding spot. No, that's
ground.
Stupid. That's stupid. Look.
Nobody will look for a pump that pumps into the ground in the ground. Well, Nico goes, good. Fine. This is shoddy workmanship anyways.
Well, if it's so, hey, actually, how about you don't have to study it, but maybe you should make a slight tweak.
Slight tweak.
Yeah, just if it's so shoddy, then teach him a lesson. Maybe don't break the thing. Just make sure the next time it turns on, everyone around it is going to be a little put off.
I could do that. I could do that.
Oh, I love that.
I could do that. But should I use my science to ruin someone else's experience in life?
This is going to be the second party we have that will like facilitate, a bombing in.
I just want him to
Morricone.
sabotage it. I don't want him to. I don't want him to fucking make an IED.
Actually, Nico goes, no, I will make it even better.
No, Nico, do not improve it. That's somebody else's property.
But I can ruin it.
Nico, that's not. Look, you do not improve that pump.
Fine. Nico just takes out the fucking fuck. What do you call it again? Wrench. And just loosen some screws.
Roll intelligence.
I have to roll intelligence, dude. My God,
You have no idea what you're doing. You can't find what's you cannot find the stuff to actually loosen, and you actually accidentally start to turn it on.
Uh-oh.
It starts to go thump 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 thump
Not
in
even
the cart. You cannot figure it out. And Cherry, you hear a very solid
It wasn't
thump.
yeah.
And Lloyd immediately turns around like, what's that noise?
Lydian
What
is
the-
gonna take a step out of the window's blinds, basically below the window to the blind spot. He's immediately no.
Yeah. Can I try something? A real long shot.
Yeah?
Oh god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Jesus Christ. Basically, when the thumping starts, Cherry figures oh god, what have those idiots done? Things have been fooling around, messing around with Lloyd. I don't know, is this too far? What do you guys think? Trying to just I don't know, banging against the wall slams into the wall again. He just hears the slam.
That's the most obvious thing in the universe.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, yeah, she just is gonna play dumb. What the hell is that? Or she even putting her hands on her ears. It's loud, whatever it is. Yeah, she's just playing this stupid.
He goes and he leans out the window, opens and sees there's someone inside the damn damn it!
What cart?
Lydian is basically he's gonna walk around the back of the building. He's gonna try and swing around either to a back entrance or long way. He's gonna try and enter the building essentially.
Yeah, he just goes, Curtis, and just knocks on the door while running down and just says, "Someone in the cart." And yeah, Curtis, eventually, after a few seconds, Curtis groggily comes out with his hand on his hip, on his sword, and just God damn it!
Threat.
Oh, by the way, Nico, I abandoned you.
Of course, yes.
Immediately, the moment that thing switched on, I stepped into the window's blind spot, and now I'm circling around the back of the building.
Well, let's see now. So Neo, the cart, it only has how does it look? Is it is it an open cart?
It's it's got how a carriage has the covering.
Yeah, but that's just textile, right?
Yeah, it's textile.
Oh, I've got an idea. I've got
Yeah, the cart's shaking. The ox is starting to, groan about it as they, charge out of the inn.
Well, Nico's just gonna use the hover boot to try and wait. Actually, this whole thing is.
You have an ice gun. Freeze them both and shatter them.
Hey, if you freeze the
No.
machine, it won't make noise.
That's a good point.
That's an idea.
I don't know why I'm getting Anasat
The
Sujin
machine-
vibes off of just freeze it. You can't just freeze everything.
The machine, like, getting frozen and more brittle, instantly, like, just starts destroying itself, shattering because of the force of the pumping.
Yes. Actually, yes. Nico's gonna start. Oh, Nico's running away. But then also Nico, before Nico leaves, shoots the fucking machine with the cryogenic amplifying cannon.
All right, roll int.
Oh.
This is a field test.
Well,
All right, choose 2 from field test.
Okay, gadget is damaged and drains one of my reserved, so 1 charge.
All right, yeah, you hurriedly try to blast the thing. Some just some vibrations, just basically make your make your ice gun just sort of like just stop going.
Right.
And yeah, you're spent 1 charge.
Yeah, but the effect does go through. It does freeze the thing.
Yeah, it does freeze the thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just stops.
Well, is Nico inside of a barn?
no, you're inside the back of
no.
the wagon.
You're inside the carriage.
Okay. Nico is gonna try and hover away with the hot magnetic boots.
All right, roll dex.
No, that magnetic boots are like an invention, though.
So you want to make this a field test too?
Yeah. Always.
Make it go fast. All right, roll
Yeah.
int.
I only want to roll one thing.
All
Well,
right, roll 2. Choose 2 things.
I'll spend another charge,
All right.
and then the effects won't last long. You need to hurry to take advantage of it. I'm hurrying, but they won't last long. So I imagine Nico just flies
Alright.
outside, and the boots just stops working or something like mid
All right. So I'll need you to roll dex then to get the hell out of their sight before. All right. Yeah. You manage to get behind the building before they circle around back to the cart.
Yeah. I like to imagine
Out
that
of their
Nico.
sight.
I like to imagine Nico hovers, and then they stop hovering, and with the force forward, Nico falls into some hay or something.
There's no hay around here.
Well, Nico
is
goes
the bar.
crashing in. Well, Nico goes crashing into something, hiding them.
All right, yeah. So yeah, they enter the carriage, and you just hear them go, "What the? Why is it frozen?"
Well, boss, it is cold outside.
Am I able to get into the building via the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say you circled around.
Yeah, I circled around. Maybe I go in through like a kit. Well, they only have water, so I don't know. But
You probably would have to go in. You'd have to go in through the front.
oh, all right.
But they're on the other side of the building now, so you could just go in through the front, having circled around them.
yeah, okay. I had a plan, but I'm actually not gonna follow it. I was gonna like quickly scarper up to my room and then like throw on the pajamas and come out. Like, what the hell is that noise?
Oh no, yeah. I think that's good. I think that's good.
Should I still go with it then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Lydian kind of like he gets past them, he hustles up to his room, throws on quickly throws on his pajamas, comes out the front of the things like, what the hell was that infernal racket?
I will say by that time, Cherry.
The guy at the desk just like raises his eyebrow at you as you come down in your pajamas.
He just kind of
Oh, yeah.
mouths the words 10 coin to them.
Yeah.
Like, reminder, we've got a pact here.
Cherry is not doing that. I take that back. I was gonna say she goes down. No, they just ran out. Curse ran out. That room's empty. Granted, I'm also blind.
Yeah, that's an issue. I mean, you got sight beyond sight, but that would make noise, so...
Well, also, I mean, she just can't. She doesn't need to use the shamisen. It just like helps in a lot of situations. But sight without sight, she still can't read writing. You know.
Yeah. And if you...
Actually, that's a point. You know, I really like him going out there and yelling at them from or like, what the hell's that noise?
I mean,
but
if
like,
you want to interrupt him and say, "Hey, now's our chance. We can take."
yeah,
that room.
no, Cherry will do it. It's like she does point out, the room is empty now.
My word, Nico might have done something good for once. By accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Lydian kind of hustles over. I mean, it's not hard to hear him coming up the stairs. He's got a very unique profile on that. Yeah. He kind of...
Cherry goes... And Cherry is going to go over to the other thing, and she's going to keep a listen to when they start coming up. And just, like, she's like, I'll play a note when, they're coming here so you can get out of the room. And then, just, like, say, you were asking me what was going on, etc. Like,
yeah.
And you can talk to them then. Go.
Yeah, Lydian kind of hurries into the room, and I am going to discern realities.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Oh yeah, so I might be able to ask an extra question. I'll run this by you if I succeed. Fucking hell. High roller today on fucking Lydian. Yeah. Alright, so I just want to ask this, on the wording on this. Will this count as a question, or... Because this is related to someone. When you parlay with someone or discern realities connected to them, on a hit, you can also ask the GM one of these questions.
I'm not the GM, but to me, I think that falls connected to them, because this is like looking at their stuff and piecing together.
I was assuming that, but it's like, is that an extra question, or is that one of the 3 that I now have?
Oh!
I would say it's one of the 3.
That's fine. Yeah, I just get one of those when I parlay as like an extra or whatever.
Yeah.
I see your thing.
Okay, well, I guess very obvious thing. What is the most valuable thing here?
Let's see. In their room,
I mean, I'm asking that from my perspective, and that's kind of... Actually, I don't know. You take that as you will. Sorry. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah.
I guess what here is most useful or valuable to me is what I was actually after. The fucking basic.
Yeah. What is the most valuable thing here is a different question.
Yeah, yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'll still go with the answer to that though, because I've thrown it out now.
Right. Okay. They've got some message paper, magic paper.
Oh shit! Nice. Well, does it have anything on it, or is it just blank?
It's blank right now.
What spells? What did I take? I took detect alignment, not detect magic. Not that would have really helped, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna nick it anyway because that would fucking be obvious. Okay, well then, the next one, the one thing. What here is useful or valuable to me?
All right. Let's see. So looking around, their room, you can see that they've got a piece. There's like a leaflet, basically with some reminders on it.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, I want that. Lydian's going to scan that as quickly as he can to jot down what he needs.
Yeah, so the leaflet basically says, all right, keep don't let anyone know where you're from. The device needs to stay out of sight, and once we set off the device, we need to be nowhere near it.
Uh-oh. I think that's not good. Okay, so that's all that's on the pamphlet.
Yeah,
And it's okay.
and also there's a specific safety. There's like a location written down that says safety and meet up.
Safety and location meet up. Or
Yeah.
safety/location meet up.
Yeah, and it's an unmarked building. It's a warehouse
Ah, okay.
that it's outside of the township, but used to be used back when the mines were being operated.
What am I missing here? Device they need to set off and be nowhere near it, keeping themselves secret. I presumed that business was going down here, but this seems a lot more clandestine. Maybe they're trying to open up business. Yeah, Lydian's just kind of thinking to himself, trying to put it together in his head. One last question, and then Lydian's going to make a move then. And, what should I be on the lookout for?
So, when it comes to what that you should be on the lookout for, they've Perry McCullough seems like he's going to be it looks like he's been, from what you can tell, they've with some of the notes that have been left for them, it seems like Perry has been taking care of a lot of things around town. So you should definitely be on the lookout for where and when he might pop up.
He's been doing stuff in and about town already.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Be on the lookout for where he might turn up. Alright, yeah. So having got that from the room, how big is the stack of message paper? The two-way paper?
It's it's like 10 pages.
10 pages. I don't know whether to take this risk or not. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a dumb risk.
Ooh.
He's taking a dumb risk.
I'm gonna replace one of those sheets of paper with an ordinary sheet of paper.
Okay.
Take a page. I'm gonna not off the top because that would be too thing, but down the line that might, they might catch that something's happened.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Cool.
I take one from the bottom of the sheath, bottom of the finger papers, and I replace it with an ordinary sheet, and I hustle out of the room.
Okie dokie. All right. Yeah, and it looks like they're still down by the cart, having just looking at the frozen device, trying to judge what to do with it.
So I use the clipboard paper from earlier. Just realised. Yeah, Lydian. I think Lydian kind of. He tells Cherry, "All right, I'm finished up in there, and whatever that device is, it could be dangerous. It's going to set off.
All right. Cherry says, wait around the stairs. If they start coming, just like, do is ask, what the hell is that noise or whatnot, but be loud. I'm gonna take one quick look at the room myself. Well, look.
All right, I'll stand guard.
Yeah. She is gonna just real quick go in there and just give close the door behind her and just give a resonating neutral strum of the shamisen and try and see is there anything, does she hear any sound bounce in a way that something's hiding here, or she's gonna try. So discern realities, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anything deliberately hidden here?
Yeah. Seems like there's sort of underneath underneath the bed,
Mm-hmm.
they've got a a bag of a few assorted things.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna.
bag has like a hidden compartment in it.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna, door open a crack so I can hear if Lydian starts doing the routine, but I'm gonna inspect the bag, open up, see what's in there.
All right. Discern realities again, I suppose.
Okay. Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
no. Yeah, you can't make heads or tails of what you're holding on to here. And in fact, the guys start marching back up. Like they've gotten back into the inn and they're marching up to their room.
Lydian is kind of at the top of the stairs. Look, he's kind of putting on an expression of looking a bit drowsy, like he's been in his room at work.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Yeah. I think, just to add a very quick little flavor thing, before running to the room, Cherry did, licks her hand, musses up his hair, to look more bedheady sort of thing.
what in Sam hell is that noise out there?
And Cherry is immediately slipping back out of the room.
We went to go.
Lydian is doing
your
this thing
guess-
of he is standing because he's a wide guy, he is standing blocking the top of the stairwell.
He is someone he puts the squeeze and squeeze past someone.
Yeah.
If they try and move past him, he's like, no, mister, you are not. There are people sleeping in here. I paid for a good night's rest. Am I getting that coin back off of you for disturbing that?
I'm so glad that Lydian being fat is now having in gameplay benefits.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm a big fella.
Listen, your guess is as good as ours. All right, we went to check it out. Wasn't anything that had to do with us.
Wasn't nothing that had nothing to do with you. You rushed out there in a mighty hurry.
Because we wanted to see what the noise was, and we have our stuff out there.
Oh, did you find out what it was?
No, whatever it was, scarpered apparently.
Apparently. Well, is your stuff okay?
Stuff's fine.
Well, that's good, that's good. Nothing worse than when someone messes with your stuff and gets away with it.
Yeah.
He says without a hint of irony.
He believes it. Well, alright. Well, I probably should be returning to my room then. Say, how are you finding the accommodations in here?
They're fine.
Yeah, they are fine. Fine, but this town could be something one day, but right now it doesn't have that thing. It's just some of everything else. Is Cherry out of the room yet? Simply.
We'll say so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he just kind of wipes his brow. He kind of sees Cherry out the corner of his eye, and then just kind of takes a big slow step back. My word. Well, hopefully no more disturbances. I knew there'd be all sorts of hooting and hollering in a mining town, blasts and booms and whatnot, but I thought those days were calming down a little.
Sure did. And yeah, they march over to back to their rooms.
As
Back
Lydian
to
kind of
the room.
takes a. Oh no, I'm not gonna say it. Actually, I will. I'm gonna sow a little bit of discord as Lloyd walks past and just. Oh, you've been hitting the town tonight?
Huh?
I can smell the drink off of you.
Oh no, calling him out.
Yeah, yeah. Curtis looks at him like, drink. What have you been drinking? And yeah, Lloyd just goes, Ugh. I've been around. Yeah, he probably has a better nose. He just has a better nose than you, Kurt.
Lydian kind of looks aside and then just looks around. Is like, yeah, he looks at Cherry and goes, "My workers ain't drinking on the job. Should be more careful there, fella."
Yeah, I'll be more careful. Yeah, and they just sort of go over to their room.
Yeah.
Hopefully he bought that.
So do they both just... Because, like, Cherry's still in the hall. She's, like, standing pretty far back, though. Like, she's not, like, up there with Lydian. Maybe she's in front of, like, her room or something. But kind of, like, she's clearly curious what's going on, but, like, also wants to stay back from the situation.
Right. Well,
But I'm just curious.
now.
Yeah, does, like, Lloyd say anything?
Nope.
Okay, he doesn't. So he just goes to. Well, wait. So does one of them go back to guard duty?
For the moment, no.
Interesting.
So have they just kind of both gone into the room? Are they just in there fucking talking or whatever? Or
Yeah, basically.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, Lydian kind of he heads to his door in case he opens it in case he needs to slip in, but he's not entering. He's watching the hall to see what their next move is.
Right. And Nico, what are you doing? Are you coming into the inn, or are you just going back to your stable? Swede?
Sweet.
Yeah,
I
no,
heard the-
Nico.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Nico, yeah, no. Nico is fine. Yeah, I'm done with this. Back to the stables.
All right. Cool.
And besides, Nico need to take time and repair the broken gear. And
Right.
that's gonna take rest of night. And then Nico has to, file papers, remember write down the pump from memory, and then maybe get an hour's sleep.
Well, Lydian is still planning on meeting with the mayor tomorrow, but now his angle of attack is changing a bit.
Yeah.
This is good information.
Cherry
Mayor.
does go to slips into Lydian's room and it's like to report, compare notes.
Yeah, he tells you everything he kind of got from the leaflet and just kind of, put in his brain. So, he can't let anybody know where they're from. The device needs to stay out of sight, and once they set off the device, be nowhere nearby. Now, I'm not sure why it stopped thumping. Oh, they said it was frozen, so... Actually, no, I didn't hear that, did I?
No.
No, never mind. I don't know why it stopped thumping, but... Well...
Why did it start?
I asked Nico to run a little sabotage, and it did not go so well. In fact, we only sabotaged ourselves. I figured maybe it might be part of some business dealings, maybe that impressed the mayor, maybe they'd sell it to the miners, and hey, if we make it go a little haywire, then hey, business deal's off, nobody gets no money. We can
let anyone. They're supposed to be far away when they set it off, huh? And it's a pump.
Apparently, some kind of deal like that. Don't know what happened to Nico. I kinda let him weather on the vine once everything went to hell.
Well, if they had caught him, they would have been, interrogating or dragging him up here, not going back to their room. And Sherry sort of, she goes to, adjusting, fixing, straightening her hair and whatnot as she's thinking. And so it's some sort of pump stand nowhere near it. This is Morricone Springs. There's, it's a mine town, but there's a lot of water in the ground here, so some sort of pumping thing makes sense, but to be that far away, I think they're planning something big. And it sounds like something dangerous.
Could well be. Say, not quite your area of expertise, but do you know the name Perry McCullough? Businessman in Emberwell. Actually, do I know what businesses did I get the name of his, any of his businesses, or did I just know the businessman Perry McCullough and his, startup?
Yeah, you know his startup.
Okay. What's the name of the business? Moves, mechanics. I'll look that in my notes. McCullough Transport.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just McCullough Transport.
McCullough Transport.
Runs McCullough Transport. He's not the most imaginative kind. Lydian's
Uh.
contracting service is called Lydian Builders.
Yeah.
How successful
Is
are they?
that something I can even roll spout lore on, or
No, I
is
can't
that
see
just
why-
something?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I can't see why you'd know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a shot in the dark.
yeah, Cherry just. Why is that? I don't know any stories. Is that
You're no story. Okay, well that's fine. I figured you might have heard a business story or two, but they're not the most
a
exciting things in the world.
business story or two?
Yeah, have you seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
I just love that, he doesn't actually read or see that many stories and just assumes business is, the most interesting thing in the world. There are horror stories, surely business stories is a thing.
My favorite genre, business.
Business. He loves business.
I mean, there has to be business stories, right? I mean, you're traveling with me to get stories, so Lydian is quite insistent all of a sudden that this is very interesting.
Love sitting around a campfire and telling tales of my stock portfolio.
You don't do that?
The legendary bull market of 97.
Oh, I was there for that. It was beautiful. Actually, I don't think Lydian was. He was definitely not old enough in 90s. No, he was old enough in 97.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have been out of prison by then. I don't know. I have not a fixed specific dates to when he was in and out of prison.
Yeah.
It was years ago.
Back in 97. Ooh, I think 97 might have been. Yeah, I think that was I actually I know one very specific adventure Cherry had from that year. But I'm saving that for if it comes up.
Okay, so you guys just gonna retire to your rooms then?
Lydian does tell Cherry his plan. He's gonna meet the mayor tomorrow. He's gonna assume that whatever they're doing here isn't official business, so he's just gonna go over their heads.
Cherry does also tell Lydian, though, about, when I looked in the room, they had something hidden underneath their bed, some things in a bag. I don't know what, and, I still describe what basically, rough size, weight, did these feel like, something made of metal or something, or was it complex or smooth? Basic
metal rectangular.
Okay. Yeah.
Could have been any number of things, but given what
Could have been bullion, could have been, materials, could have been something to power something. I don't know, but it was, they cared about hiding it, whatever it is. Safest money if people are hiding something like that. Safest bet is it's usually money, but they've clearly got something more specific going on here.
I got something myself. Lydian presents the well, Lydian kind of meant just says, they had a little bit of two-way paper. They're communicating with someone or something outside of town. Got a little look at their pamphlet as well. Now, I don't intend to send a communique right away. If I do that, then things get a lot riskier. We start getting a little time incentive. But if they're not here on business and they're here on more unsound ground, then maybe it might be worth taking a little gamble on figuring out their game here. I saw their handwriting. Figure I could imitate it pretty well. Maybe send a little message just saying, device went off prematurely, please advise. See what advice they
Ooh.
give. But
That is a good idea.
but
That's if we can get back in the room, too. Or, oh, no, wait. Did you took a piece of the... Oh!
Yeah.
When you took the paper, I didn't realize that was a piece of two-way paper. Okay.
yeah,
That all clicked now.
yeah, I took one of their like messenger papers that we made up a few parties ago or came across. I can't remember how that came about.
No, I think we first saw them in Party 3. I might be wrong, but then we used a ton in Party 4.
So basically, the risk there is if they communicate in any other way, there will be a discrepancy on like, what are you guys talking about? We didn't say that, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe
It's also like the other problem is they have 10 sheets of paper, but like if you're just communicating with like just your boss, why do you need 10 sheets? Just one sheet of paper because the words disappear, go, It's like, are each of these 10 pages
the words disappear?
going to a different... On the magic paper, yeah. Like, you do the thing, and then the paper words go to the other side.
The words disappear and appear in the other paper.
Ah, okay.
And then, like, when you write something, so it's like it doesn't keep a long-term record of the exchange.
Okay, I misremembered how it worked. I thought it was like I wrote something, then a line appeared beneath that, so they get used up, essentially, was what I thought.
Nope.
Alright. Well, it's a gamble. Yeah, we don't know where this paper leads. Fancy that.
Yeah,
A
if
paper
I
with no
assume it's
trail.
not labeled.
Yeah,
Nope.
Lydian looks at it. It's definitely not labeled. That would be way too convenient. Is it labeled?
Nope.
Dang. Nope. No labels. So, we keep this in case we need a Hail Mary.
Yeah, that makes sense. Should I? Well, I guess I can go with you to the mayor tomorrow.
That'd
mayor?
That'd be lovely. What I'm thinking is, we test the waters. We need to make a few... We need to approach this carefully. We need to learn whether or not the mayor knows of these people without playing our hand. We could just...
Yeah.
We could skip those formalities, but I figure if the
Place like this, mayor being corrupt wouldn't be the biggest surprise.
But the mayor being openly corrupt could be rather scandalous. The people of Morricone Springs were brought together by an idea of independence and self-actualization. They find out the mayor's corrupt this early on, and oh my word, tyranny in this kind of situation, it would not be taken very well.
Well, oh well.
So, if he is corrupt, that could be to our advantage. In so many ways.
Well, best get some good sleep then, you know. We'll
And
need it.
we'll need it. Also need to work out if Nico is okay.
Meanwhile, Nico is, I don't know, fixing a gadget. Small explosion happen because
Right. The wagon is
sounds
set on fire.
Oh no, it's more like a spark.
Ah.
But gets them fixed in no time, and then goes, well, it's time for a little Nico sleep.
Alright.
Power nap, go.
Alright, so the morning comes.
Oh, I was actually gonna say, Cherry does, I don't know how close my room is to theirs. I guess that's partially, but she does try and stay up for a little while and basically stays by her door, trying to listen to if she hears anything, interesting going on in the hallway because they were talking about their boss getting back and stuff, and if there's some
By around
argument.
midnight, you hear someone trudging up the stairs.
Nice.
And yeah, you hear basically something akin to, all right, boss, we need to talk about something, and then they go into another room where you can't hear them.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright,
Okay,
that's
so-
probably all. Yeah.
Morning comes.
The morning.
The morning comes.
That's right. And let's see.
Unlike Lloyd.
My gosh.
What about
But-
Lloyd?
Poor guy.
He has to share a room with someone who probably hates him right now for drinking on the job.
Yeah. Getting fucking blue balled and distracted from the machine, going off
Yeah, boom.
this has not been a fun trip for him.
If only Lloyd knew who really froze his machine. You're telling me this tiny little midget froze my machine?
You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Road works ahead? Well, I sure hope it does.
Apartment
Nico.
complex? I find it quite simple.
Oh fuck, you're right. That's a good Nico one.
Were you doing those in the TF2 app?
Yeah, pretty much. What's upstairs? They can't talk. Fan of all of those.
Yeah.
I still have one spell. Actually, I haven't used any of my spells because I cast them all perfect.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you decide to commute again, you're gonna lose fairy fire. So.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Based on what?
So in the morning, yeah, I think
Sorry.
as I'm heading out, I wait for Cherry to be up and about.
Oh no, yeah, Cherry, she always gets up pretty early.
Okay.
Oh my arm.
I asked the kid at the desk, hey,
Yeah.
where would I find the mayor's office?
The guy says, "Oh, Mayor/Sheriff Bragg.
Mayor
He's
Bragg.
in the center of town. Mayor and sheriff."
Mayor and Sheriff Bragg. Mighty
Mayor,
impressive
Sheriff.
The
title.
mayor. Oh wait, no!
What's up?
I was making a joke. And as the word was halfway out my mouth, I realized Borderlands made that exact joke, and just desperate. It's you're driving your car, then you see another car or a kid crossing the street, and you're just slamming the brakes trying to stop it from happening.
Because you have definitely hit a child.
I don't. There's no evidence of that.
And so is Swede.
Yeah, he goes, Sheriff Bragg's got a forceful personality. He's an orc.
Alright.
If he's not at the office, then he's around town somewhere.
This guy is a little racist, I think. Like, he's got a forceful personality. Beat. He's an orc. Like, that's sus. Oh no.
Did you say Brags or Brag?
Brag.
Brag. Okay,
Wait, what's his first name again?
we didn't catch
Just
that.
brag. He's just Sheriff Brag.
yeah.
Yeah, unless his first name is Sheriff.
Oh, that would be fun.
I mean, it's good to know this town isn't Sans Sheriff.
That's good.
All right. Well, first I'm gonna check in on Nico.
Yep.
Yeah, I head over to the stables. I kind of knock on the. Nico.
Nico quickly opens the door. What is it?
Did
The
they
door.
did
There's no door.
did they spot you last night?
What? No, they didn't.
Okay, perfectly fine then. That's what I wanted to know. I'm gonna go make a little visit to the mayor, and yeah, that's where
The
I'll be if you
mayor?
need me.
The mayor, you say?
The mayor/sheriff.
Mayor/sheriff, you say?
I've been told he has a forceful personality. He's an orc.
Force.
I was given the information in that order.
Hmm.
Now I don't know
Interesting.
I don't know what idea you're getting, but I'm gonna go in with the idea of this being a business meeting. So
A mayor could use some help.
oh no, why did I come and tell him? Well, everybody can use a little help, Nico. There are many people in the world, many hands, many helping hands.
Well, I'll be busy finding new ways to expand my science.
yeah, expand that science. I heard the universe is ever expanding, and my word, so is your knowledge.
Exactly.
I can't believe the idea of Lydian was conceived as like, oh, he's playing an inventor. Why don't I play the guy who follows him around trying to make his inventions? Like an actual product. 3 sessions in, and Lydian is terrified at bringing him along to anything business related.
Why?
Because you have a propensity to set things on ice.
Well, it used to be fire.
But he's out of the pyromaniac phase now.
Oh yeah, no, it comes in waves.
Oh, I see.
You know.
The waves
know,
come between the ice and the fire because the fire melts the ice.
Oh, there should be like a wind phase soon coming up soon.
Oh, that would be good. And he's going to invent some kind of sustainable energy out of that.
What? No. This is a gun that shoots torrents of air.
Maybe if you point that at like some kind of mill.
What do you mean?
You know what? You'll figure it out. Fucking.
Alright.
He invents the fucking wind turbine, and everyone all over the Bronze Plains is like, but we don't want them, they're ugly.
They ruined our golf course.
No. Oh god, would Lydian play golf? I feel like he would.
You know what? Yeah, he would play golf. That's how fucking rotten this character is. He would play golf.
Oh god, I just realized, like, post Party 3 Fat O'Malley would also definitely play golf.
Oh no, Lydian and O'Malley, they've played golf together.
Oh no. I'm
So-
just picturing, like Fat Lydian in his little white suit, like out on the field, like daubing his brow with a kerchief, like doing his like big drive, and it barely goes, like 50 feet. And then he just has his instead of a golf cart, he has like a, what do you call it, palanquin?
A litter?
Like the things where he sits on, what?
A litter?
maybe. You know, where you sit on the chair and then
Yeah.
the people like carry. Yeah, and just as two goons have to like carry him like the 20 feet or whatever to his ball.
O'Malley just
Well,
walking alongside, thinking about how much he fucking hates him.
O'Malley has his own goons.
Does he? He
Yeah.
has goons.
Yeah, O'Malley has two goons. Yeah.
I didn't.
They're... I played with the idea that he got scratching ground or golems.
Yeah. The little G's boss.
Alrighty, your rottenness.
Your rottenness works for O'Malley. I mean, he's a loan shark. You gotta have enforcers if you're a loan shark.
What is that comic where fucking Scratch just keeps insulting Robotnik more
Yeah.
and more?
Okay, so you're going to the mayor's office.
That's my first port of call, too.
Alrighty.
Nico, do you want to come along to this? So, cause
Oh, Nico is already on their way.
Oh, great. Nice.
Nico is out there. Like, this mayor might know something that might be useful.
Yeah, I head to the mayor's office first in case he's in.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, there's a girl sort of just at a desk
Question:
who looks
Is the office up a flight of stairs?
no.
Damn. We don't have the advantage.
Just curious, but
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
it could be your party where you finally also kill a child.
Should have frozen that one child to death.
Never.
I should have taken the opportunity where you froze that guard to say, now, wouldn't this be useful in your line of work? Isn't it really troublesome when villains run away?
Alright, now then. So, there's a girl there at a desk who sees you come in and says, "Oh, hello?
Hello
Can I
there,
help?
ma'am. My name is Lydian. I'd like to make an appointment with the mayor.
Oh,
Nico flies in through the window on hover boots, trying to brake, so like pointing his feet forward, but it's not working, it's going haywire, and so just flying feet forward into the girl, kicks her out the window into a flight of stairs on the next door building.
Oh, I just got him to start reading over some of the papers he needed to read over. How urgent is this?
Well, it's not the most urgent thing in the world, but the sooner the better for both of us.
You're from out of town, huh?
Was it so obvious?
Well, I've gotten to see a lot of people. I've gotten to see a lot of the people who've been living around here, and I've never seen you guys before.
Well, we are out of towners, yes. But he would be more than happy to meet with us, I can assure you.
Alright, I'll go ask him. And, yeah, she goes over to a door and then says, Sheriff Bragg, there are 2 out-of-towners who want to see you. And he goes, "Oh, wonderful! Yeah, send them in, send them in."
Oh, I like this guy.
I mean, good. I was expecting the exact opposite. Yeah, Lydian he's kind of approached behind her. And, he's kind of approached behind the girl who was at the desk, kind of making the gesture of, well, he said let us in.
Yeah, she sighs and opens the door for you.
Yeah. Lydian walks in. He's doing that thing, you see, I don't know if they do it on Dow's, where he's got, hands on his, blazer or whatever, business blazer, so he can puff it up or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
Yeah. Mayor Bragg, Sheriff Bragg, which do you prefer, sir?
Sheriff Bragg, always sheriff. Now then, thank you for giving me a reason to not look at these damn papers. What can I do you for?
I understand. Paperwork, it's It's a necessary evil of getting things going, but you and me with peas in a pod would rather be out there doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Yeah, out of towners. We don't get that many of them. I hope you haven't been causing trouble. Well, yeah, I know you haven't because I'd know if you had.
no, sir, no trouble, no
Oh, I
way.
want to add in just as a quick minor thing, but like with his little jokes like that, Cherry is laughing at his jokes.
Nice.
Yeah.